Hey guys, and welcome back to Elden Ring. So last time we left off, we had gotten pretty far into Raya Lucaria Academy, and we're getting right up against the wall of this guy. This crossbow guy, this Evelyn wannabe. We got a problem here. We need to face this guy, and I'm tired of running back and forth, so I noticed that there was a ladder to kick down. We mentioned this earlier in the last video. We noticed that it was here, but never went around to use it. This appears to put us right next to the Church of the Cuckoo Grace Point, which is where we can kind of just run up here, kill a couple enemies, run up the ladder, and then we're good. We're Gucci, you know? So that'll make it much simpler for us to get our runes again and not have to deal with a whole lot of bullcrap. That said, however, the guy appears to be using fire arrows, so I'm going to throw on some flame reduction gear here and then see how that works out for us. I'm going to throw on the God Slayer seal. I'm going to throw on my Flask of Wondrous Physic. Alright, 2 hits is too much. So we know we can get off a full charged God Black Flame from our God Slayer seal to start though, so that's good. It seems as though the fire resistance does nothing. It does PG-13 nothing, you know. It does fudge all, you know. That's the gist of it. What I want to check out, I wish that I could get to 20 faith so that I can use the flask to get 30 and then try the Cipher Patah with its C faith scaling at 0, and then I can also give it a I'm assuming it already has it, but you know, perhaps I could use the whetstone to give it a and some different weapon arts to give it a sacred scaling, although this one that I have only seems to work with shields. But it would be interesting to see if I could sacred scale it even further beyond what I have. Try that and then use the Scorpion Talisman. That will give it a further boost. Okay, now we just have to figure out where. There it is, right there. There's the ladder. Nice timing. Sorry about that. It seems as though we have no volume. Much better. I hope that wasn't that way in the last video I did. Pretty sure I would have noticed it, but And there goes our 10, 12, 13,000 runes. because this way is totally a better shortcut. So I guess it's time I introduce you guys to the I don't give a dang, screw this game's ridiculousness farming method. Because that was ridiculous and they stole those from me. Alright. I have no idea what's going on here, mind you. I try to talk to this guy and he just was like, huh? What? You know, and doesn't say anything, so. And it won't even let you see his face, so go figure. I stayed very clear of this guy. I have no idea why you would do otherwise. $1,094. Again, this is not my normal method of farming, obviously, but to hell with that. That would just happen to me is ridiculous. Getting ganked like that, I should have just went the long way around. The short way is not a shortcut at all. It's just a way to get killed. I'm sorry? Why? There's no reason that that guy should be fighting me. I didn't try to fight him. I didn't do anything. Anyway, strategy is the same as dealing with the Raya Lucaria mages. Just get a glint blade phalanx on him, stagger him for cost 1,000 runes. Come off it. Of course, this is still an endgame area, so I really still shouldn't be here, but, you know, it's something. I gotta give it to the Sorcery's OP crowd, you know, because it's hard to argue with it when I have 9 intelligence and then a glint blade phalanx with only 4 blades, which I'm sure it has like 6 when it's fully developed, you know, or at least 5. Is able to stagger endgame enemies like that. Of course, they're not exactly much more than pushovers even without it, but when they gang up on you, don't underestimate them when they're in groups. I've only fought a few of them before, you know, because I didn't want to do any actual farming. I just wanted to test out just what they generally were about. cool that they have a Kusarigama and that they're actually little miniature ninjas. The unique riposte animation, or backstab as well, for these guys is actually a really nice touch as well. Oh, and now that I think about it, I actually did get a golden seed from here as well. That's why I had one that I wasn't accounting for. Thing is once you get a little too greedy, the music might give you a hint that you're getting a little too greedy. And you come a little bit too far this way, well, things happen. There's a grace point there, but probably shouldn't be on the bridge with that thing. I'm not sure why I'm even throwing anything at this guy. There we go. So there you have it. That's what I know about this place. There's little ninjas and a dragon. And some kind of a beast covenant. I can show you guys the location of how to get here, of course. Let me just get my ill-gotten booty returned to me from the thievery that I've experienced. We're closing in on about the amount that was taken. I think it was like something like 12,900. Alright, I'll just clear out one or two more here on my way back, and then we'll be all good. Make sure to spend these before I go anywhere near Raya Lucaria Academy. Sorry about that, I bumped my mic. This place seems to have some definite significance. It's called the Dragon Barrow. Bestial Sanctum, they call that in Farum Great Bridge, but this general area, when you spawn in, they call it like the Farum Dragon Barrow or something of that effect, which is a fascinating title, being that a barrow is a tomb of sorts. It feels a bit unfair that any spell will trigger the rest of the birds to flee, but if you do an arrow that's not, it doesn't matter, bolt, arrow, they're fine. So we got this guy here, who I am no way and no heck going near. It's Mr. Grinch. I'm not touching you with a 39.5-foot pole. Yeah, I knew someone was creeping on me. Okay. And as for how to get there, you go to the Third Church of Marika, and then go a little bit north, and then there's a teleporter in the bushes just north of there. Someone told me that there was something else around here important as well, but I for the life of me cannot remember what it is. Now we can head back. I'll take a level up and then we'll decide what to do. If I get strength to 20 and then use my flask, I can one-hand the halberd. Faith is definitely nice, but I'm a little torn on that. Not sure what to think. Endurance is also a nice one, you know, getting 15 endurance with 100 stamina, I feel like, and then a little bit extra equip load. I feel like those are still good breakpoints. I'm worried about the HP. You know, Vigor is definitely like just an all-purpose, I need it at this point. If I'm going to try and go for the halberd, though, I'm going to need endurance anyway. So I'm going to go for that extra point of endurance. Maybe jump up to 16, you know. It's rough. It's really rough. You know, this game is throwing so many things at you that you just basically need extra levels to be able to utilize. Let me pre-attach my phalanx. So I do not trust that they're not going to gank me at the top here. As long as you can pull them one by one and have enough stamina, you can just poke them out to death, but Boy, is that that's asking a lot. Got him. That was the key, is you had to pull him into physical combat, after which point he's not so bad, actually. This has to be something special. You can clearly see that they created the Primeval Current, a forbidden tradition of glintstone sorcery. To those who cleave to its teachings, the act of collecting sorcerers to fashion them into the seeds of stars is but another path of scientific inquiry. This is clearly a larger version of the same thing. They took sorcerers and then fused their bodies to this crystal or something. Azur's glintstone staff. Let us delve into the secrets of what this staff does. A B in intelligence and a D in strength. So very similar to the crystal staff, although it doesn't boost crystalline. Requires 52 intelligence and 10 strength. All around a little bit weaker than the crystal staff, seems. Although it's hard to say because yeah, the B on the crystal staff is actually better, so Azur seems to be worse. Staff of the primeval glintstone sorcerer Azur. Only those who have glimpsed what lies beyond the wisdom of stone may wield it. Reduces casting time of all sorceries, but consumes additional FP. That is interesting, okay. So fair enough. The crystal staff is just a powerful staff. This is a fast staff that consumes extra FP, so it's kind of like the Tin Crystallization Catalyst, or the Manus Catalyst from Dark Souls 1, but it instead of giving an extra damage boost, it's giving us a cast time boost, which I still honestly would think is worth it, depending on how much FP it consumes. And now we have a new legendary figure here, the Sorcerer Azur. Call me crazy, but I get the feeling that perhaps not. I guess this was just designed especially for that one talisman to be here. Definitely have a cool view here, but I don't think there's any place for us to jump over or anything like that. Seems as though we're just dealing with a standard layout, not any secret areas here. Begs the question of where to go next, though. Out here, I'm guessing. Ah, here's where our crystal crab is as well. So let's get ready to snag him real quick. Twin Sage Glintstone Crown. So did these people turn into crabs or something? Very bizarre that you keep getting different crowns, different stone sorcerer crowns from each of these crabs. One of the glintstone crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria scholars, whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Greatly increases intelligence to the detriment of HP and stamina. Scholars of the Twin Sage Conspectus were the elites of the academy, permitted to study and excel in sorceries of all kinds. All kinds of gains. All kinds of sorceries. All kinds. The twins. See, the Twin Sage. It's just not a coincidence. You know, the Hodge twin crown, glintstone crown here. all kinds of sorcery, all kinds. All right, so how bad is our loss here? I figured that we'd be running into this one as well, since I saw guys wearing these. Those tougher ones that use the Soul Greatsword type of effect. Let's see, our HP is reduced to 576 from 633. That's pretty significant. Yeah, so it's not really percentage based. It seems to be just a kind of a flat reduction. And we also get the stamina reduction identical to this one. So if you're willing to take a couple levels of vigor loss, you can gain significant, actually, 9 to 15, an extra 6-point bonus instead of 3 here. To be honest, that's kind of worth it. That's a pretty significant boost, you know? I mean, if I combine that with Godric's Great Rune or something, for example, that's that's pretty significant. And it's something you can always take off, you know, I mean. Of course, there is the option of the Imp Head, which gives you +2, with, as far as I understand it, 0 penalty. Although it's ugly, although, I mean, to be fair, all of these are ugly. But going up 6 intelligence is quite a decent boost. Whoa. Seems we're at an impasse here as to what to do. Going down just takes us back to the Church of the Cuckoo. Whereas up here doesn't give us any further places to travel. We can't exactly go back up to the rooftop from here. I'm assuming the courtyard is probably our best bet. Of course, there is this definite path over here. It was kind of pointless. Crap. Hello. Crab. Hello. Not today. Today. Well, I'm just having a ball now. Jeez. Bowling for Lucaria. Fantastic. This is a trap, but I'm gonna fall for it. Go, 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 go. Go, go, Power Rangers. Alright. Could I have used, no, of course not. Would have been funny if I could, though. Riding Torn all the way up there. Oh, a teleporter. There's no way I want to fight this guy, though. Who is this? Oh, that armor looks so good. He's coming for me, too. Hola, son. Dang it. HP on that guy is something. I thought the black flame would be my guiding moonlight here. That was there all along. No such thing. No such luck. No such arcane with that one. That ball can be put to use. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, I got so lucky. Yes. Yes. Oh, you little. Okay, he's out of flask. I gotta learn to stop charging these things. Oh, come on. Jeez, man. Let me give this a whirl here. I'm going to try using the Black Flame Blade. A guy with as much HP as him is definitely a prime candidate for the Black Flame spells in general. That's ridiculous. That parry is just absurd. They really, like, people are calling this the easiest FromSoft game. That's just patently absurd, man. Like, Demon Souls takes the crown there. I don't care who, you know, like, I understand that's your baby to some people, but Demon Souls is the easiest. The bosses, specifically in the bosses in Demon Souls, with the exception of Flame Lurker, Man-Eaters, and the 1-4 boss, whose name I will not utter here because I don't want to spoil people since there's a remake now. That's literally the only differences. Come on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He did that on purpose. He knew what was coming. He got nicked by the ball after all. Teabagged. 10-ton teabagged. That was his tombstone. Carrion Knight. 10-ton teabagged to death. Alright. Enough childishness. What do we got here? Ah, an elevator. I don't like the look of this. This is like boss room. Are we really at the end already? It sure seems that way. Speaking of which, didn't he drop something? Funnily enough, it doesn't seem as though that Carrion Knight guy dropped anything. Yeah, doesn't seem that way. I'm gonna check that side path real quick first, because this really does give me the feel of a boss fight again. Isn't this, oh, wait. Oh, that's a shortcut. It's a side door. What about over here? Oh, okay. Nice. I want to take that as well, but I'd rather... That's probably going to take me to the Divine Tower, right? Just like the one in Godric's realm did. Ooh. Raya Lucaria robe. Robe worn by Raya Lucaria scholars of sorcery. Those who dedicate themselves to the study of glintstones, formed from starry amber, receive this modest yet elegant deep navy garb after making their vows of virtue and austerity. But with extended life, one is apt to forget old vows. Extended life. Can I... No. Oh, yes. Wow. Hello. Same place. Never mind. Nice catch, though. Jeez, man. How are you gonna put a pumpkin head surrounded by sorcerers? I need to keep remembering to use my magic defense. Okay, I have an even better shortcut now. We will take it. I should have reattached the assassin's approach. That might have actually made a better... I don't want this guy turning on me. So we'll take him out now. pushover, that's for sure. Wow, what a beautiful view of the Erd tree. We're getting closer. It's where Melina wanted us to take her, is to the foot of the Erd tree. It seems as though right there on the Altus Plateau is like a little castle fortified position there that will lead you right to, and there's probably like a hole in it, right? It's probably like the Great Hollow. There's like a giant hole in the Erd tree. Just double checking all these. Glintstone Scarab. I believe we found one of these early on in the playthrough. Blue-green scarab worn directly on the head. These scarabs roll clumps of sorcery during their labors. Slightly reduces the FP cost of sorceries, but increases damage taken. The incantation was definitely not worth it, so I'm assuming the same of this one. Golden Rune. Oh, is this a dead end? No, of course not. It leads right down there. So it seems as though that leads nowhere. That little runaround path we took just basically leads nowhere. This definitely feels a little smaller than Stormvale, not too much, just a little bit. Very cool area. I'm assuming we're probably kind of closed in on the end though. I really hope that there's more than one legacy dungeon per area though. Like if this is it for Liurnia, then I'm getting a sad pattern. It's like, man, is there really only like 6 levels in the game other than the open world? I mean, that's still a lot of content, but I was really hoping we'd run into areas where there's like maybe 2 or even 3 legacy dungeons in a specific area. You know, like Limgrave has 1, Liurnia has 2, Altus has 2 sections, so maybe there's 2 in one and 1 in the other, so there's 3. You know, the capital and like 2 others, and then like you know, the final area has like 3 or something. Caelid has 2 or whatever. You know. Let's see. Let's go down to teleporter. The Urnia of the Lakes. Oh. Oh, okay. It takes us to the Church of Vows.
Greetings. You know, it's said that Lord famed when he glimpsed, and as such, it... Do you possess any? Then I would like to concerning the miracle of this Church of Vows. Radagon once cleansed himself with celestial dew, repented his territorial aggressions, and swore his love to Rennala. The order of the Erd Tree and the fate of the moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven. This miracle blesses the Church to this day, and so you need only follow Radagon's example to restore any bond, however strained or severed, to its rightful state of harmony. To experience the miracle, kneel in the basin at the back and cleanse yourself with celestial dew. Absolution will be yours. Any bond, no matter how strained or even severed, will be put to rights. My faith does not waver. The miracle rooted in these grounds will once again mend the world. And this time, its bounty will not be squandered. If you would be Elden Lord, tarnished, I hope that you too will share my faith.
I hope so too, Dog Pope. Is you a good boy? Good boy, Pope. It's always fun to talk to. Blessings boon, this is the one, right? Yeah, gradually restoring HP. 24 faith. So I can't really quite use it yet without my flask, but it's still something to look into, I suppose. Alright, so we got this far. Let's see what these big ones give us. 2,500 and 5,000. I'm gonna start working on the strength. I'm gonna try the 20 strength so that way I can at least use the golden halberd with my flask with a one-handed. Because two-handing it just doesn't feel right. So I'm gonna try and run for that. Let's see what's up with our old boy Thops here. The top sorcerer in the land, eh? You should be ecstatic to have a Woodstone key here.
Wonderful. You're most welcome to any of my anemic little spells.
To illuminate surroundings. This could be a useful spell, honestly. To light up a place. Although we already have torches and such.
Are you certain you're willing to give your glintstone key to me? My, oh my. Thank you. Thank you dearly. Now I can go back to the academy to resume my study of glintstone sorceries. And the very stars.
Good for you, bro.
Back to learn another. Why, of course. Thank you dearly. With your blessing. Or perhaps, who knows?
I just hope I'm not signing your death warrant, bud. Because it feels... Maybe I should have waited until I defeated Rennala to show up and give him the key. Interesting that all these old, the rules I'm becoming used to, like how the stamina does not drain when you're not in combat. That doesn't seem to apply here, actually, funnily enough. Okay, it does here. I thought I'd stumbled onto something. I guess it wasn't specific to these locations. Can I wield a second? Yes, I can. Fantastic. I do really want to try the Cipher Pata as well, but I need 20 faith for that. So it's really, there's two things I need to get 20 in, 20 faith and 20 strength. After that point, you know, I can maybe go up to 20 vigor, 16 endurance, you know, then start working on faith some more perhaps, because I'm only dumping strength and dex enough to kind of wield the weapons, and then I'm probably going to just try to use the whetstones or wet blades or whatever to increase them into sacred affinities or such. Ooh. And they said I was maidenless.
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Got it. Okay, you need to kill the ones that have the crystal protection. Oh, crap. Did she fall? No, okay. Where's the crystal one this time? Uh-oh. What is this, witches of Hemwick? Ah, found you. Wow, there's so many. This place is so huge. You can pick ones that have the crystal could be anywhere. Bingo. Oh, come on. Are you serious? One more hit.
Sweetings. Time to be born anew.
See it. I got it. You cast magic fortification just in case. Got her. Yeah, this is gonna be an easy, but this is like false idol levels of easy. Like, I don't even understand why it's this easy. Creep. Well, they did say she wasn't technically a demigod, right? Oh, and she's coming down to try to fuck with me, so.
Come, sweetings. Time to be born anew.
Another one. Okay. Whoa. I can't believe I'm actually doing this on the first try. Yep, there we go.
My beloved, have no fear. I will
Precious.
hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever. Upon my name as Rani the Witch.
Whoa.
Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee.
I'm sorry, what?
Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Rennala of the full moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
What the heck was that? crap. Oh,
lieth
come
under
on.
mine.
Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. What the hell was that? This is... I would have rather that ended on the, as an easy fight than that. What the hell was that? Oh, enough with you. Enough with your crap. Tired of getting hit in the back. Wasting my flask for no reason. Okay then. I should have cast my magic for these. Every boss in this game gives you 0 time to cast anything. People say magic is easy mode. I don't see it. I don't see, because I never get a chance to ever cast anything against a boss unless it's a mini boss, like an actual boss like Godric, Margit, this one, the actual fight, not this fool's idle crap, you know, like, what is this nonsense? Yeah, and you gotta repeat this whole thing again. Are you kidding me? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. This game really gets my emotions, man. It frustrates me so bad sometimes. Just there. Is it chest?
Sweetings, time to be born anew. Little Culver.
Unbelievable. And no stake of Marika either. So now I have to waste my time running to her every time. This video has gone on way too long, and basically nothing has been accomplished. But that seems to be the nature of this game, is just incredibly long stretches of virtually nothing happening. It's fine to play, but I feel bad for people watching this, you know, they're just hearing me whine and things stretching on forever. It's a very RNG game as well. Of course. And there's a complete phase 2 that, like, this is RNG as hell. Like, the first time I didn't get touched at all, and now I'm getting a lot of, I'm having to use flasks, I'm getting damage down pretty decent. And I just wasted this whole time that she was down. Oh, great. I had no idea she was even down. Like, what a dumb gimmick fight. Let me try my flail. I get a funny feeling that, at least against her, the flail is going to be the better option here, because that bleed might just be the difference for us.
Time to be born anew.
It does about the same damage, but it procs bleed, so let's see how that works. I thought I saw her over here. Stupid meteor thing, just... I'm wasting all of my flasks, and I know I'm gonna die after this, like... There's no way I'm gonna be able to fight her actual form with, like, one flask. Okay, I should try to avoid. The better option is definitely to avoid the AoE instead of trying to get greedy. That's one of my big mistakes. I'm gonna have to heal up. I'm gonna have to waste it. There's no other solution here. Yeah, well, there we go. This is just practice then, basically. Don't expect anything here, guys. This is not gonna go anywhere. Where? No, what are you doing? I forget to change to my weapon. It's so dumb sometimes. Okay. I'm getting the hang of this fight, okay. I think I'm whining for nothing. I think I'm starting to get the gist of this. The flail is definitely better though, because I don't think she was staggering like this before. Bleed, there we go.
Sworn giant.
Jeez.
Thy fate lieth under my moon.
Alrighty then. Well, that's the end of this video, unfortunately. I wish I could go on for another hour because I'm furious right now, but it is what it is. Still feels like a bad boss to me, honestly. I'm just salty though. Don't listen to me, hey? See you guys later.